Hello. We're in day 3 since we got to Ghana. My name is Marianne Allen, and I am vlogging my experience of relocating to Ghana without visiting Ghana. So far, the biggest struggle has been where to find things that you want to do. How do you go about it? We're in an Airbnb right now, and we're trying to find a place to rent. So today is the first day. We're going to see a place in East Legon Hills. We just realized that, so we have been searching online from the US, and we just realized that East Legon Hills is actually pretty far away from everything. Let's just put it that way. But at this point, that's kind of, we've done all of our research, and that's kind of the place, the area, and the houses that we fell in love with. We've enjoyed. So our Airbnb is in Central Town, and like right next to Osu, or probably in Osu. And we've enjoyed going to all of the little shops and restaurants around town. But hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good. And yeah, and paying like 10-15 Ghana cedis for transportation, but now where we're looking to rent is like 30-40 minutes away from the airport. That's pretty far. But we're gonna take a look at the place. And then another thing is, a lot of the places that we found on a lot of the places that we found on the Mikasa site, we came and tried to look up. Okay, so a lot of the places that we looked up on this Mikasa site that is like a real estate site to find rental properties and places for sale in Ghana. We kind of put them on our favorite list, came here, and we're going down the favorite list. We're calling them to book an appointment to go take a look at the place, and majority of the people that we're calling are telling us that those places that we had spent so much time doing our research on, the places are not available, even though the pictures are still listed on the site for rent. So do not rely your research on what you find online, especially when it comes to rental properties, because they may not be available. I think what we should have done, lesson learned, is even though we don't have like from the States, you don't have Ghana number, but a lot of those numbers are on WhatsApp. I think maybe like a week before we came, we should have contacted those people on WhatsApp and just check and see if those places were available. But then again, it's not common in the diaspora to have things listed that are not available, especially for that long. So it was just something that we overlooked. It was like, if it's there and it's been there this long, then it's probably still available. And it was like that for almost every one of them, not knowing that almost every one of them were listed, but they're not available. So it's almost like we have to start our search all over, which is, I mean, it's an adventure. I'm trying to look at it as an adventure, but it's not me. It's more my husband. He likes to him, it's all part of the process, you know? Like, this is what you do when you make a move. It's all part of a move. To me, I feel like I didn't plan well, because I'm a planner. So when things are not 1 + 1 for me, I get pretty frustrated, and I feel like I'm not prepared. And that's kind of how I feel. Even though I did put a lot of work into the research, but I need to understand that it's part of this move process. I mean, anywhere you go, you're gonna have to go through the same thing. So is it risky not knowing?
So I want to call.
So everything happened. We got here on Saturday. Today is Monday. So the past 2 days, it's been the weekend, and a lot of areas have been closed. But today is the first working day, and yeah, it's pretty crowded out here. The weather is pleasant. Like, the wind is underneath it. I have not, to be honest, experienced the heat that everyone talks about in Ghana. So we're going to see the first property that told us it's available of all the numbers we've called. We did see some places that are affordable in the same area, but some of them do not have appliances, and we're not trying to go through that whole trying to get appliances and stuff. But however, we will take a look at some of those as well, just to compare. So far, things are falling into place one at a time. This week is the only week Rich has off from work to be with me. Imagine, I've never been here before. I cannot do this on my own. I cannot do this on my own without him. So we need to make sure we do as much as we can this week, so that when he starts work next week, I can just be chilling. Because I don't know if I'm able to navigate all of this. Be in the car with an Uber driver and not know where I'm going or where to stop and all of that. It's gonna be a disaster. And I'm sure y'all don't want to see me get lost in Ghana, because I'll definitely vlog that. Maybe somebody will come rescue me. But yeah, let me show a little bit of our drive. It's a pretty long distance, so I can't show it all, but I'll show you a little bit of. It's pretty windy, so I hope you can hear me just fine. I haven't been everywhere in Ghana, but Ghana is a beautiful place. We've only been here 2 days. We've just been stuck in one area. And this new area that we're gonna check out is completely different than where we've been. So it's a whole other part of Ghana. This is one of the roundabouts. I love how they have their flags everywhere. It's like Ghana pride, you know. Their big billboards too are beautiful. They're big and they're not electronic, but they're nicely done. And they have these little ones in the middle. It's pretty nice. This is a good idea for Liberia. And I like how the curb is painted. It gives the street a good curb paint. This place is called Paradise Estate in East Legon Hills. It is a beautiful estate. It comes with swimming pool, a tennis court, just pretty much everything you would need in a place. It's gated. It has security, pretty tight security as well. They have to search cars and stuff before you can even enter. And this was our favorite on the list, like favorite of all. Hello. So this is a corner unit. This is the vacant one. These homes are for sale and for rent. Too bad it's dark. We can't see the full effect. How many bedroom is this one? So the lights are out. Let's see. This is one room.
One bedroom.
This one can be used for office. It didn't have all of the appliances, so it didn't have any refrigerator. And we are a little concerned about worrying about that. I see. So we're gonna check out more places.
You bring your fridge. I have stove and
Nice. This one is pantry. Which door is this one? Oh, okay.
yeah. But there's a bigger pot at the other side. You see which that you can see? Which I'm showing you one here. The pot is big. Where you can leave it up. Sitting. Yeah.
And then as beautiful as the place is, it didn't meet our expectations. The distance was pretty far out, and the size wasn't as big as we wanted. So we want to see more options before making a decision. The unit we saw is going for about 800 US dollars for the entire place. So it's a pretty good deal for the neighborhood, but it's pretty far out too. So maybe that's why it's pretty affordable. So we will check out more options. Stay tuned and follow the process. This is the first one we've seen, so we need to look at a few other places
Do you have other places?
and compare. He doesn't, he said.
Let's accept, but for now, I don't have. Do the East Legon side or something like that. But the distance to Cancun East Legon is, we are supposed to have $1,500 in our bank. So we're looking at places there, right? Probably around the school downtown.
So we're back home. We finally got home, and I am so tired. The road was kind of bad in that area. The car, it was very bumpy. And because of that, I feel like my body was walking, even though it wasn't. But it's pretty far from Osu, from where we are. That area is pretty far. So if we were to stay over there, we would probably not be on this side too much. East Legon is not bad, but to find a place in East Legon is pretty hard and expensive. East Legon Hills is kind of way out there. You know, I was very optimistic about it when I was in the States, but coming and actually driving there and seeing, but it's like construction district everywhere. Yeah, co- that's the best way I can explain what that looked like. Construction district. Um, the roads, the houses, it just seemed like everything is going up. And if you were buying, it's a great place because that place is going to open up soon. But if you're renting, you're not trying to secure a place before it opens. Like, it's not going to be opening up in a few months or so. But there are people who live there, and there are finished estates that are there that people are living in. It's just going through the chaos, back and forth every day, and the condition of the roads, the connecting road from the main road to the estates, to the hills, is not so good. So, but the places are decent. Um, we were only able to look at one place today, and the I really didn't get a good video of that place because apparently the electricity meter was out. It had ran out, so there was no lights in the house. And by the time we got there, it was a little dark, so I couldn't really get a good capture of that. Um, but it's a decent place, but it's completely outside of everything, like to the ends of the earth.